Hi there. Welcome everybody. This is going to be a quick tutorial on Shaper, the ultimate networking tool. Thank you, Christina, for the offer to have me come on to your group and talk about this. We're going to have some fun, dive deep, hopefully give you a few pointers on how to network and use this awesome app as leverage for your practice. And let's get started. So first of all, I want to thank Shinan Charania, one of the most amazing people in the world. If you haven't met him already, definitely reach out. One of the coolest coaches I know, and just an amazing human being. So thank you, Shinan, for offering and for showing me this app because it's worked wonders for me and for the colleagues that I have shared it with. So let's get started. Networking just got a whole lot easier. You've probably been to networking events where you only leave with one decent prospect, and all that time spent wandering around, trying to get your name tag right, making sure it's impressive enough, and schmoozing maybe, not always so fun. And with the people there, you don't know what you're going to get, depending on which networking event you go to, obviously, and you probably want to vet those first. But this hopefully can save you some time. And if you are, and probably are, following the Prosperous Coach methodology created by Steve Chandler and Rich Litvin, you know that creating red appointments is really important, and you want to fill those with your calendar. So sometimes it can be tough, it can be daunting, but hopefully this way it'll be nice and fun. I am so happy to say that there is an app for that. Can you believe that? It doesn't happen for pretty much anything, but this Shaper app has really helped me. And it's kind of like Tinder, kind of think of it as Tinder for professionals. It's a way to connecting with people in your area, local area. You can actually, I believe you can expand out here. And I want to set the expectation that I am no Shaper professional whatsoever. It's just me as an end user trying to get the most out of it as I can, just like you guys. So I'm hoping to share today some tips that I picked up on that you can probably benefit from. You can swipe right, you can swipe left, and you can connect really easily. And once you're on the system finds these people that will match to your profile or your interests and allows you to private message them once that person is a match. So I want to go over some 7 easy to follow steps to creating an awesome profile that has worked for me. You can feel free to copy it, mold it, edit it, whatever you want. And it's proven to work for me and many of the colleagues in my Hatch program. For those of you who have gone through Hatch, awesome stuff. Definitely recommend it. But let's get going. So one, you want to create an account, obviously. The coolest part is there are freemium accounts, just like any great app out there. Go in, you can use your iOS or your Android phone and just download it all, put it on there, and you want to go to step number 2, which is polish up your social media before you do any reaching out, because you want to make sure that you have something tangible or something that people can go to refer to get to know you better as you reach out. Some of the platforms that it reaches out to or that connects to are LinkedIn, websites, Twitter, Instagram, and I think a few more. But doing this really makes it easy for the people to get to know you better and see what you're all about. I want to stress that little hot tip over here. Don't wait to perfect your account. You don't need all of these accounts. You can actually just put one, maybe your website that is ready to go and you've been using all this time. But again, the more you have, the more people can get to know you a lot easier. And don't stress out too much about it. Just get one profile linked up there and you should be good to go. Creating a killer bio. Now this, I was racking my brain around for a while, and obviously many of you probably have done this as well, but you only have 250 characters to use. So make sure it sounds amazing, cool, and really what you stand for. Easy, right? Here's my bio below. You can take a look and feel free to, again, copy, edit, make yourself look even better, and have fun with it, really. But 250 words isn't too many, so make sure you're clear, concise, and I guess by now, if you've been coaching for a while, this should be pretty easy to you. Step number 4 is who you are and what you're about. So there's an opportunity for you to add industry information, previous employment information, education, and experience. And I would say that a huge hot tip is that people with detailed descriptions usually it helps you or benefits you in so many ways because it shows that you're that kind of person who really takes the time and to be detail oriented. And I'm sure you've probably heard the old adage of how you do anything is how you do everything. So really what you want to do is take some time, jot it down, be truthful, and people will connect with you. It'll give them something more to go on, maybe relate to you a lot easier, and give you something to talk about in your first connect session. Who knows? Step number 5, meeting grounds. Now, the app gives you so many different ways of meeting. You can go to a coffee shop. You can say you want to go for a bite to eat. But for me, because I do a lot of my meetings on Skype or on Zoom, I've only limited it to these two, which are video call and voice call. You can feel free to add as many as you want. I believe the system only lets you choose 3 at a time, but you can go in and change it anytime you want. And yeah, have fun with this one. Step number 6, stay true to your values. Recently, it was brought up that there are so many coaches on the platform, and because perhaps of the interest and the values that you put there on your tags here that you're allowed to add, one of my friends or fellow coach was actually attracting all these other coaches, which is not always a bad thing. I mean, you can always reach out, perhaps even serve them and see how you can collaborate. But really, if you're looking for a particular kind of person, or you know what your avatar is, or the type of people you serve, you want to actually add those as tags onto your profile so they are easily matched with you. And as you'll see from my profile, it's a good mix that has worked for me, and it allows the system to serve me people that I genuinely are interested in meeting. So have fun with this as well. It worked really well. And yeah, let's go to the next. Step number 7, connect in a non-douchey way. Nobody really likes talking to a desperate, what's in it for me kind of person. Obviously, you all know this. And we all know that first impressions are really important. So start each conversation with I would say, how can I serve this kind of mentality or mindset? And then reach out. Another great hot tip is that Shaper has pre-written scripts for you. Something like, what brought you to the app, or tell me more about what you do at X company, which are great. But I find that there's a lack of warmth. There's a lack of personality. And so I would urge you to actually write your own script or your initial message to the people that you reach out to, because it really helps create that personality aspect of it all. As you can see, I've put my example on the bottom there, and it's really worked for me. So again, you can use that as a template. You don't have to do whatever you want, but it's really worked well for me. Another thing that I really want to stress out also is that you want to collect those emails. Now, this has probably been said a million times to you, but I urge you to collect them, because heck, we don't even know if Shaper is going to be around tomorrow. We don't even know if the sun's going to be up tomorrow. That's a huge assumption, although it's very likely. It's not 100% sure. So definitely collect those emails and have them. What you can do is have them send the emails and say that you're going to send a calendar invite, just to make sure that you're on the same page. The timings are right. There have been a couple of times where there was 1 hour difference, and I was waiting for someone else, and they never showed, and they came an hour later. So I don't want that happening to you. So yeah, make sure you collect those emails, use it to your advantage, and make sure that the appointments are set in your calendar as those red slots. And that's it, really. Have fun with it. You're going to meet tons of great people. It does take time for them to reach out to you, so don't worry if they don't message you back right away. And yeah, there you have it. I want to stress that, again, I'm no Shaper Pro, so if it works for you, great. I would love to hear how it works for you and if it benefited you in any way. So you can PM me if you want. But if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to help. So remember, have fun, serve, and serve, not just serve, but serve your butt off, because Prosperous Coach Way says that the more we give, the more we get. So let's go. Much love, and have fun with it. See you guys in the group.